Okay, well, it's time for the first race of the 2025 season here. We are at the Tobacco Road Half Marathon here in Cary, North Carolina. Just about to go ahead to the expo, pick up my number, and get rolling on things. So going to give you guys a nice tour of that and prep and everything else. So it's going to be a fun race, and yeah, please keep watching and tag along for the ride.
So the Marathon Expo is held at the National Training Complex for USA Baseball, and as you can see, the inside of this is just pretty much a mock baseball field where the expo is being held. So plenty of room. You can see some of the GU gels here, and pretty much just an overview of the expo itself, where you go pick up your numbers, you check out some merch, you get some swag, and that's the number that I'm going to be wearing, 2949 for the Tobacco Road Half Marathon. As I'm walking around, you can see the free shirts you get here. Which is not bad, very light blend, so something you can wear while running, and a nice little visible fanny pack there, which has got room for gels and a little. So the course, an out and back course, it starts out at the baseball park, 2.5 miles on hardball, and then it goes to the Tobacco Trail. You can see the elevation map at the bottom, pretty flat, but some ups and downs there at the beginning.
Okay, so just out of the expo there, got a pretty good little swag bag and everything, picked up the number, got the bag tag. So, but however, the weather tomorrow is going to be quite rainy. There's supposed to be a massive rain windstorm coming through. So they've kind of had to, not that I was going to run the marathon, but they chopped the marathon cutoff time to run from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. where it was originally going to run later. Not that really matters too much, but that just shows you there might be some weather tomorrow. Too many issues with the weather, but as always, you can never really plan for the weather. So we'll see how that goes. So anyway, get route recon and then hit the hotel, rest up, and show you a little bit of the swag. Now, out at the starting site, just beginning to get loosened up. Probably about an hour and 10 minutes before the race starts, so probably about another 10-15 minutes to get bag drop, start getting to the start line. So strategy for today. So the first 2 miles after reconning him yesterday, uphill a little bit more than I'd like. It's a North Carolina flat race, which means some rolling hills there. A couple of steep inclines, well, kind of for here. So I'm kind of just debating on the strategy, because you always want to start out your first 2 miles pretty quickly, so adrenaline and everything, but might hold back for the flatter part of the trail. So also, it's a little bit windy, about 65 degrees. No rain yet, so hopefully I can get this race done before the storm that's reported to come in comes in. And yeah, just gonna warm up and get ready.
It's like, you got nothing.
Rachel was also like, we were hanging out with friends last night. Rachel came in.
There we go, and we're off. You guys have fun. Be safe out there. You're looking for a fast time. You came to the right place.
About to hit the split off point, about 2:40 miles in. So I just have to keep this pace up and see how the next few miles go.
So this is one of the first water and Gatorade points, all very well organized, and they had plenty of trash cans, so everything was kept pretty neat there on site. And this is what the Tobacco Trail looked like. It's like pressed gravel, not quite cement, but also very hard packed sand, so very good traction on it.
So about mile 3.5, my GPS Garmin kind of shit the bed, so it's not giving me any reliable pacing information, so just gonna have to run this by feel and see how it goes, at least till it snaps back.
So this is near the out and back point. As you can see, people running back the other way. It's always encouraging because you know you're almost near the turnaround point there, and at this point in the race, just still on pace to have a very good time and possibly beat my PR of 1:39.39. And this is the turnaround point itself, and you know, it is what it is. You just gotta try and get your momentum back.
Okay, at the half turnaround point, 49.57, so not bad, but I gotta hone it down the last 6 miles. Here we go. Hell, mile 7, about 5.1 to go.
What in here? Yeah! Come on! Way to go! Way to go!
About 3.1 left. Another water point. So about a 1:40.30. Not quite what I wanted, but not bad for first race of the season. So this is the medal. And I think it spins. So yeah, it spins. Pretty cool. Not bad, a little disappointed. But it's first major race this season. I was really looking forward to trying beating my best time of 1:39.39, but ended up about a minute off. So obviously losing my Garmin for about 7 miles on GPS didn't really help, but having to run it by feel for a vast portion of the race wasn't too bad. But still, it would have been great to get some accurate times in the middle. But hey, it's first major race this season, so now just to relax, maybe get some results and see how I did.
Fast right here in a few minutes. These guys are still running under 8-minute pace.
This is the line time, not the watch time, so there's a few seconds off, but 1:40.46 for the time, about a 7:47. But also finished third in the military category, so might get a little bit of additional award and maybe a check, so I'll hang around and see you at the awards. Overall, the course, not bad. Like the fact you finished on a massive downhill to kind of help boost your time a bit. The trail portion was pretty nice. First 2 miles, yeah, rolling hills, knew that was gonna happen, but overall I'd probably do this race again. One suggestion, though, probably more porta potties needed because the lines were a little onerous, but overall pretty well organized, and I'll just kind of take you a little bit back through the event. Okay, well, heading out after the award ceremony here to get back on the shuttle bus and head back to the hotel, but I got a check. So I got about 150 for finishing third for the military side. So overall that pays about the race fee and about half the hotel. So anytime you get money after running a race, that's never a bad thing. So good finish to a good start to the season. And yeah, we'll get this video cut and we'll have a couple more as we continue on. So I'm now back in the car and freshly after the race. The crowds that were on the course, loud and enthusiastic, always a good thing. They were there at almost every turn that they could be, and very nice and encouraging. They had noisemakers, everything else, so you get a lot of great encouragement from out there. Outside of that, the race setup, they had people park at a separate spot and shuttle bus you in. That was okay. That worked pretty well. No flaws, anything of that nature. The after race party was good. They had a rock band in there. Check in and out was easy. They had a beer stand. They had a Papa John's pizza stand. So they had their typical post-race stuff there, and that was pretty cool. And yeah, that is the Tobacco Road Half Marathon. If you do get a chance, I would highly suggest it as a run. It is a nice scenic run. It is a faster, of course, not the fastest I've been on, but it's got a pretty fast finish on there, and it's relatively flat once you get past the first 2 miles there. So it's a good course. It's a flat course, and it's a well-organized race. That is a good way to start your season. So overall, that is my thoughts on the Tobacco Road Half Marathon. Thank you for watching, and as always, like and subscribe to the channel.